Okay, got a bunch of you guys. Okay, alright. Lots of squelching. Lots of nasty sounds. Here we go. Okay, what are we on? We're on level 17. So I think next time, I think when we come back tomorrow, let's just straight up come right down to level 15. Because that's where there's been a lot of, like, condensed areas of these little dudes. It is getting late. I think that's it. Okay, let's get out of here before we pass out. The bug zone. It pretty much is the bug zone. I know we could just take the minecart back, but I just can't bear to leave Pashmina out here by herself. Just wondering all night why we loved her less today than any other day. I keep leaving those little wormies there because we keep running late every day. Just trying to fulfill my bug situation. Alright, we got 32. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to cut it for us. What else? Oh no, that we can... Okay. Okay. Where are we supposed to run in the barrel next to Willie's house? Okay. We'll do that. But not right now. Oh, we have 2 secret notes. I borrowed a necklace from Mom, but lost it somewhere near the bathhouse. She's going to freak out if she notices it's missing. That's probably Abigail, I would guess, so we'll keep an eye out for that. And Penny's handwriting. I want to get everyone something they love. Mom, parsnip, glazed yams, no beer. Fairy rose, plum pudding, pink cake, grape, leek, fried mushroom, beet tulip. Okay. Bedtime, bedtime, bedtime. A cricket powder smoothie? Well, I'm going to need you to defend yourself. Cricket powder? Where do you even... How do you... What? Did you make it? Are you a bug connoisseur? Nothing interesting here. Okay. You did it. Very impressed. Enjoy your reward. Dope. Thanks. Awesome. New recipes. We're just getting corn from that thing? Alright, whatever, it's fine. Pick some of these, pick some of these. Plant that, just for fun. Alright, now we gotta... I'm gonna start down here today. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bam. Okay. And I mean, really? We're just going right back to the mines. I'm just gonna take some food with me, but nothing too high material or high, you know, nothing too intense. We don't really need a lot in these mines. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, the cricket powder is a good sense of protein. That is incredible. Please, please, just let me have... Thank you. It tastes like barn, if that makes sense. Like barn. I'm trying to think of how that would feel, how that would taste. Like barn. Just like gamey. Just don't use that. Okay, there you go. Just gonna get all these while we're over here. We planted so much hops, I can't believe. What did we think we were gonna do with all of this? I just liked it. I just wanted to line my area with it. The smell of hay and dirt, dried paint. It's a lot that it could be. We all have different perceptions of what barn would taste like, apparently. To me, my brain goes straight to, like, hay. Like, it tastes, like, kind of grainy and a little gritty. That's what I would think when you said that. When you said, like, barn. Snooch bud. Hello. Alright, just gimme... Stop it. Stop trying to get me to eat everything. Alright, we're picking, we're selling. What did you mix it with? What kind of powder or what kind of thing do you mix cricket powder with? I'm so intrigued. I'm just selling it all. I don't have time. I don't know if we're gonna have time to plant these bad boys, if I'm being honest. Can we plant that ancient seed? Oh, we're full in here, that's why. Damn it. Alright, yeah, we switched over here. That's right. Okay. Can I just plant it? Can't plant this one, so we're just gonna sell it. Get out of my inventory. Let's see. Likelihood of us dying in these caverns is pretty low, so hopefully I don't end up eating my words, but I'm not going to bring that bug meat to Willy. I'm going to try to use our time to just stay in the mines as long as possible. Which means we're not doing anything else today. Oh, you can craft those into plantable ones. You know what? I remember learning that last stream. Oh well. Next time. Next time. Not a single bug gut from either of those bad boys. Why? We need more. I just shouldn't have accepted. I remember last stream when we were looking at those bulletin board jobs that we could take, and both of them had like really short time frames. I just felt like I had to choose one. I should have just left it alone. Squish. Anybody over here? Nope. Okay, I'm leaving. Come here. Stop moving. Oh, these little boys. Excuse me, excuse me. I don't know how we get geodes out of animals. That's concerning. No, but there's some bugs. Alright. 39. We're getting there. It's possible. How many days do we have? 2 days. So does that mean that does today count as a day? Like, do we have to have this all at Willie's by tomorrow? Amethyst, I'll take it, thanks. What else? Not a whole lot in this area of the mines. That's okay. So all we need is bug guts. Is it matched up with the... It is. Okay, good. Because last time, I think I had a leak that we needed for one of these assignments, and it didn't count. I was able to put it in with the other stuff that we needed, but it didn't actually count it. So now I'm like worried that it's not going to count the bug guts, but it is because we're collecting them as we go. So all this work just for Willy, just to make him like us, and I don't know, probably give us like 500 gold or something. Like not that much at all. I hope we get that slime ring soon. I feel bad killing slimes, and they don't really give you anything good, so it's just like not a happy experience all around. I do all this work for Abigail, maybe. Yeah, I get that. I like Willy though. He's a nice fella. This is a lot of work for him though. He seems old though. He might not really be able to do this kind of shit. He'd probably die if he came into the mines. There we go. Gotcha. Nothing. Alright. Will we get another ladder? Or will this be a waste of time? Yes! Worked out. Sorry, no fishing. Not right now. Exclusively looking for bugs. Alright, we're halfway there. It's 5:30. I think if we get out early again tomorrow, we might be able to do this. Just a couple? Oh, oh, almost missed you. You almost got away. Look, it's shaped like a heart. Oh. Also a little bit like balls. It's fine. Don't think of it that way though. Stick with the heart one. The heart one's much more pleasant. Anybody down here? No, but there's some boxes I can bust open, and those are really satisfying. Cool. We got some coal, which we do need also. Bye, Mom, after I just made a balls joke. Love you! See you Friday. It is. It's shaped like a lot of things. Oh, well, that looks like the desert. Okay. There's gonna have to be a period of time where things calm down a little bit more in this game for us, like as far as like all these missions and dating and marrying and time-based things, where that's when I'm gonna go back and review all of these secret notes, because there's a couple of things in there that we may miss. Need another one of these bad boys. Alright. 8 o'clock, and we're at 53. Okay. Is there a ladder up here, or did I imagine that? I think I imagined that. There we go, thank you. And we got a nice Omni Geode out of it. I'll take it. You're really rooting for Abigail. Dude, honestly, I don't blame you. I like her a lot more this time around. I just think she's very sweet. Wonderful girlfriend. Same with Leah, though. I think I'm just in love with everybody in this game. Or, like, at least 90% of them. All this swinging around won't make you happy. You gotta find a nice girl and settle down. I'm glad we're getting a lot more copper, actually, because I was surprised that we didn't have so much of that. Do you think there's bugs over here? I hope so, because I really don't want to waste all this time coming over here. Oh, thank you. Like, my prayers have been answered. Eat that, thank you. Squish that, thank you. Oh my god, speaking of squish, I was thinking about that moment in Danganronpa the other day with that tiny lady who dances. The high school girl who dances in Danganronpa. I guess they're all in high school, so you know, that doesn't narrow it down, but and when you walk up on her, she's like, squish, squish, do you want to come squish ants with me? I'm like, who wrote that? Who wrote that piece? I just want to talk. Did you meet someone like that? Have you had that experience before? Do you want to talk about it? Because could you imagine actually walking up to another human being who is like not like a 5-year-old. This is not like a little kid. This is like an actual teenager who's like, hey, no, I'm just squishing bugs. I like pushing on their middle sections the most. You want to try it? And then like thinking that was normal. Hiyoko, is that her name? Yeah, I'm not a fan so far. She didn't seem very nice in addition to the bug squishing. Could have looked past the bug squishing if she seemed nice otherwise, but she seemed very mean and wanted nothing to do with us. And so I said, okay, and we walked away. You squished ants when you were a kid. Were they like big chunky ants? I feel like she was squishing like those like fat ants. I don't know. Kind of grossed me out. It made me feel like maybe she's got a thing for hurting animals? I'm not sure. Animals, I mean, ants are a fine line with that. Oh shit, it's already midnight. Let's get out of here. Oh, we at 58? Oh man, we're cutting it really close. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this. In hindsight, not sure what that says about me. I mean, did you grow out of it? You know, because that's good if you did. If you're not that interested in that kind of thing, then I think you're probably fine. I think you don't have anything to worry about. No biggie. We gotta empty our pockets. Empty our pockets. Okay, get out, get out. Get out, get out. Okay. Yep. Take some more field snacks. And put those in there. We have a lot of geodes to break open. We'll worry about that another time. See, now you don't even have the urge to kill bugs, even when they're in your house. I'm the opposite. I feel like, well, I don't like to kill bugs now, thankfully. I mean, knock on wood. I don't really have to deal with them a lot now, but I don't... Not that I had an affinity for killing bugs before, but at least before in my house, I would always be like, if I saw a bug, like, it's on sight. Like, I'm not even fucking around with that. You're dead. But... Okay. But this time, these days, I'm like, I'll squish it maybe, or maybe I'll try and get it outside. Her name's Haley. She wrote, I tried your pink cake last time I was in Zuzu City and I fell in love with it. Could you share the recipe on your next episode? Well, why not? It's marvelous cake and you never guess the secret ingredient. Melon. Hell yeah. Well, we also have like 25 sunflowers that we can give her, so I'm not really in a major need for that, but truffle oil, don't ask me why. Okay. Suspicious. Of course, today we have like 8 million things to pick. Okay. It's fine. There we go. Planted. Boom. Didn't we need red cabbage for something? I'm gonna save a bunch of it just in case. You apologize to the bugs that you see inside the house that you have to kill. See, I mean, that counts for something, I feel like. But I do still be killing them. Yeah, well. What are you gonna do? It's your domain. Questions have to be asked. Boundaries have to be set. I mean, ants are some of the worst. Like, if you have, I mean, if you just see, like, an ant walking around your house, that's one thing. But, like, when you get... I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this, but having, like, actual trails of ants in your house is probably one of the most disturbing and unsettling things. At least for me it was. It only happened briefly at one point in my life, but it was actually... I just have such an issue with bugs, like, in a lot of ways. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's, like, a legit phobia... It's just like, oh god, that's like the only nightmares I really have as an adult now are stuff like that either have to do with like really big bugs getting into my house, but like a lot of them it's always like an infestation or something. But yeah, I had ants really bad ones just because of the type of house that we lived in, and no matter what we did, it was like impossible to get rid of them. And I mean, obviously we eventually did, but oof, it was tough. That was tough for sure. I mean, I remember, oh my god, it was so gross. I remember one time I was driving to work and I had my sunglasses on and I was like, what the hell is that? I feel like there's something moving on my glasses. And it was like while I was driving and there was an ant on my glasses and I was like, could you imagine if that got in my eye? I'm gonna fucking throw up just thinking about it. It was so awful. It's like, I didn't do anything to deserve this. Like, oh, we shouldn't have sold all that stuff. That's fine. Hi, Snooch. Did he really just run over to say hi to us? Oh my god, what a munchkin. Yeah, that shit's gross and difficult to control sometimes. Sometimes you just live in an apartment complex that has bugs, like me and Sarah. I will always resent that apartment complex for altering the beautiful storyline I had in my head of if Sarah and I were ever going to be able to live together, how wonderful it would be. And my room just had cockroaches all the time. And they were in all of our pots and pans. And no matter how much we cleaned or... Oh no, we can keep that. No matter how much we cleaned or had them come spray and all sorts of stuff, yeah. It was pretty fucking infuriating, if I'm being honest. What else? Oh, we gotta put these away. Right. That's because horseflies are rough, and they hurt when they bite, too. That's a pinchy little bastards. Alright, we're gonna have to, like, reorganize in a while. I'm not doing it right now. We have, like, shit going on. go. Ooh, termites. That sounds so unsettling. Some termites can fly? No fucking way. That can't be. That has to be the most unsettling thing to deal with. Flying bugs in general, awful. Flying bugs that normally don't fly, extra terrible. Ultimate worse. Your cat threw up a tapeworm! Oh my god. I can't even imagine what I would fucking do. I thought Rocky had worms one time, and I almost threw up on the spot. Like, genuinely. And it didn't even turn out to be worms. It just kind of looked like it. It was literally like I think it was like some piece of grass that was fluttering in it or something. We had to get him tested and everything. It was so gross. Yeah, showing mercy to your cat is a better idea than to the cat's tapeworm. Oh, that's fucked up. I don't even know how I'd react. I might just straight up pass out. Wow. Termites really covered your whole front door like that? That must have been god-awful. Right after church, too. Damn. Little demon bitches. They didn't agree with your beliefs. Time to get squishin'. God. That must have been a real treat. Should have made a termite smoothie! No. I draw the line at crickets. I don't even know if a cricket powder smoothie, I don't know if I could get through a whole one. Like, I would totally try it, but I don't know if I could, like, break the mental barrier for an entire smoothie. That would be rough for me. You're right. I can't let good protein go to waste. Shouldn't be wasteful. Bugs have lots of vitamin B too? Damn, maybe we should be eating more bugs. I have heard that we are moving in that direction. That is, well, because obviously that's just more of a Western thing that we don't, that it's a little more abstract to us to think about eating stuff like that. But like plenty of other places, as far as I've read, are a little bit more prone to having like proper food with insects in it. Come here, you little bitch. Thank you. Sorry I called you bitch. More eco-friendly by far. This is very true. And I mean, you know, a little bit more, a little bit less on my conscience than eating meat, if I'm gonna be honest. I was vegetarian for like 4 years a while back, and I would love to go back to that in a lot of ways. Or at least, where I'm at in my head at this point is I would like to consume less meat. I'm okay with not wiping it out entirely, but definitely consuming far less, I think would be a good choice. It's so hard to find good foods to eat. I was saying to Steven the other day, I was like, God, I wonder if Medicaid covers fucking nutritionists. Like, I would love to just meet with somebody who could just tell me a little bit more about what I should and shouldn't be eating based on goals and, you know, health stuff for my body. Just to help me shape meal plans, because it's just like half the time I don't even know what to look for. I don't even know what kind of recipe to Google, because I'm like, I don't know. What am I even trying to eat? What do I even have available to me? Especially with COVID, I'm like, can I be going to little grocery markets, or am I just doing King Soopers? You know, ordering online and picking up the next day. Flexibly vegetarian. That's a nice term. I support that. There we go. Who else? Who else? Who else is down here? You're down here. Look at that little fucker. Oh! Yeah, I'm with you, Sarah, on the corporations and these big businesses are doing way more damage to the environment than I individually ever could. So I am with you on that. I feel the same way. I also like to contribute where I can, you know? I mean, and I also just know that focusing on some more plant-based foods is good for me, based on the fact that a lot of this stuff, for me, it's a lot of it is one. I mean, I have a hard time thinking about eating animals as much as I do it. But I mean, really, even more than that, it's the fact that most of these companies that like produce, like, if I could do, here's the thing, if I could get all of the meat that I eat from like locally sourced places that I trusted, I don't really think I'd have nearly as much of a problem with it. I couldn't raise animals that I would eat, but like if I was supporting a local farmer who I knew like wasn't putting any extra shit in there, and like I knew the quality of it was there, and that like it wasn't bad for me and didn't have all this extra shit in it, like all of that like is cool. You know what I mean? I don't want to be consuming like fillers and stuff like that as much. And just excuse me. And just the general treatment, you know? I mean, if it's a local farm and I know that, like, animals are being respected in the way that they're being raised, like, yeah, even if they are being raised for them to be killed so that I can eat them, I mean, that I'm a little bit more on the end of okay with, because that's kind of how some things work in some of our, lifestyles, I guess, you know? Circle of life, etc. Where are we? 77. Oh, shit. I think we're gonna be able to do this. Today's the final day. Oh, my God. Okay. But I hear what you're saying also. I mean, because I would rather, if I had a choice to either never eat meat again or to do work that would stop these corporations that are causing more of a problem with the environmental issues or the issues within the meat industry, I would choose the latter. I would rather be an activist against those kinds of things. But if something I can do can even be a small contribution to that, then that's cool too.